So I'm a cop calling fool. We've got some neighbors that are kind of obnoxious. Yeah, we let our dogs to go out to the bathroom. Shame on us, apparently. So they like to light fireworks and try to scare the dogs.
Which has the opposite effect.
Right, like really, dude? The kids have mentioned it before and I just kind of like, whatever. And tonight, Jake heard it and opened the door and I was like, what? I jumped up, hit record, and I'll put up in the corner just the sound because they just had vulgar coming out of their mouth all over the place. But anyways, they're like, oh, I'll light my fireworks for the cops and blah, blah, blah. Mind you, it's 8 o'clock, right? They're sitting there saying how we violate noise ordinance. At 10 p.m. is noise ordinance, and I'm not going to not let the dogs out. And so they're like, you guys leave your dogs out all night. Like, not our dogs, because our dogs won't stay out all night.
But we're usually in bed by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we're in bed by 10. The dogs are in by then. Like, anyways, so the cop just called me and he's like, fireworks? What? I'm like, are we violating something with our dogs barking? He's like, are they on a leash or in a fenced yard? Yes. Nope, you're not. And it's before 10 o'clock. Nope, you're not. I'm like, well, what about fireworks? Can we light fireworks if we don't like the barking of the dogs? Is that okay? Fireworks? So he's behind in our backyard almost, talking to the neighbors that think that that's a mature way of handling the situation.
When all they had to do was come and talk.
They could have just knocked on the door and they could have said, hey, can you bring your dogs in? Anything would have helped. But they didn't. They can't be mature about it. They light fireworks. And from the rumors in the past, the kids have said that they throw the fireworks over the fence at our dogs.
I had video of it on my phone, but then I accidentally deleted it.
Of what?
Them throwing fireworks, not over the fence, but they were like...
The other day when we went to the store, apparently they were
like a couple months ago, like, I went outside, I was like, dude. And he just kept he didn't stop, and he was just over and over. But
they do it because they think that that's going to help the situation.
And I thought it was gunshots.
No, it's not gunshots. It's fireworks. To scare this pretty girl.
And get this.
Someone doesn't like you.
My friend Weston, that's his parents.
Your friend Weston? Hey, Weston, if you're watching this, your parents are immature. Just saying.
Are you a barking fool? Do you piss people off?
Are you vicious?
Are you a vicious dog? That's what he accused you of. He accused you of being vicious.
She's so vicious, you guys. Out of control vicious. Have you heard her bark, though? She does have a vicious bark.
You do have a vicious bark and a mad tongue to lick you to death. Yes, you do, you silly girl.
Don't piss me off, yo. I'm not afraid to call the cops. Do you hear that? The kids are listening to Christmas music. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Yeah, sorry you guys had to listen to our drama that happened tonight.
There's nothing wrong with listening to Christmas music this time of year. Nothing whatsoever.
I guess there's not. Anyway, Theron came in and asked if they could listen to Christmas music going to sleep. And I first pulled up, what do you call it? Pentatonics? Pentatonics, Christmas. And it was pretty, it wasn't your instrumental. Theron likes instrumental stuff. And so that really didn't fit because there's, you know, they're a cappella and... Anyway, so I had to find something that would work for him, and now the music is in the hallway so that all the kids can hear it. Anyways, the other thing is, do you think we'll hear fireworks again?
I don't know. It's possible.
You want to hear a funny story? I can't show Jake, sorry. But... Jake was pointing out that he's the one that's confrontational, and I am completely the opposite. I am not afraid for a fight. Like, not a fight, but you know what I mean? If somebody crosses me, I'm not gonna sit and lay down and take it. And so these jerks out there that are lighting fireworks to try to scare the dog, that's their defense, and trying to get them to be quiet or whatever their theory is, that just irritates the living hell out of me. In the sense of, you're gonna, in fact, I think, doesn't fireworks hurt dogs' ears?
Yeah.
Like, that's mean. What in the heck are you doing, dude? Forget the fact that what you're doing is illegal, but anyways, this is not the first time where I kind of get cop calling happy. I feel like the police are there to defend sometimes, and, you know, I feel different ways for different situations. However, I've had the cops intervene in a lot of situations as we've been married, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't usually call the cops unless I have a good reason to. And I really felt like tonight was a good reason. Whether, you know, did you agree with me calling the police?
Yeah, because the problem is that people, our neighbors have never, none of our neighbors has said anything to us about our dogs being noisy.
For the mere fact, though, here's the
And-
thing, we don't know any of our neighbors.
Well, no, we don't. We know, I mean, we have on occasion met a couple of neighbors that are friends with Emberly, but other than that, we don't know anybody else. And, you know, if it had been me and somebody else's dog was going off all the time and it was bugging me that much, I would go and I would ask them, hey, is there anything we could do? You know, is there any way? I would have gone and done it civilly, cordially. You know, I wouldn't have started lighting fireworks and screaming profanities at the family that has the dogs, you know, which is exactly what these people did. I mean, they were a little obnoxious, in my opinion.
A lot obnoxious.
And, you know, instead of just coming over and knocking on the door and saying, hey, you know, your dog's been barking a lot. It's really, you know, for whatever reason, you know, because my wife works at night or whatever, you know, and she can't sleep during the day or whatever, you know, then we would have worked with them. It would have been easy to take care of. It would have been quick and simple fix. But no, instead they took it on their
fireworks for a long time.
It's been for months apparently.
The kids have told us when they do it, and we can't really prove it.
And tonight is the first night where we've actually heard them go off and seen them lighting them. And then when we said, hey, you know, you don't have to light your fireworks, they started going off. And so whatever. So.
Funny thing is I recorded the whole conversation, and I didn't get completely heated, though. That's the funny thing. I let them run their mouth, you know, and I stated the facts, and it doesn't matter. They have their ideas, and that's fine. But what they were doing with the fireworks was out of control.
But the thing is that our dogs, when our dogs bark, it's maybe 3 or 4 houses where you can hear it, maybe 5 or 6 houses. But
and nobody has said anything.
And nobody's said anything. And then they take it on their own hands and light fireworks to try and stop them. There's 2 problems with that. The first problem is that with Benelli, fireworks excite her. They don't scare her. She starts barking even more, which is totally defeats their purpose of, oh yeah, they're going to stop barking if we light fireworks. Whatever. Okay. Your logic is not all there, because it doesn't work with all dogs. And 2, I don't even remember what I was going to say. So
it's illegal.
No. Oh, and 2 is that when you light a firework, you can hear it 10 blocks away. It's like a gunshot going off. You know, it's not just, 5 or 6 houses down. It's the whole neighborhood hears a firework go off. So who's being more disruptive? Our dogs who are going out to go pee within the time that it's supposed to be going,
within
before
a fenced
10 o'clock,
yard.
in a fenced yard, or somebody who's lighting fireworks not in the designated time, because you're not supposed to do it until December 31st. And then the week of 4th of July and the week of
24th of July.
24th of July for us here in Utah. So
it's totally obnoxious. I know. Sorry, you guys are probably sick of hearing it. But my point of saying all this is You guys are learning something about Jake and I. Jake is the peacemaker, and I'm not. So maybe later on down the road when we're doing quizzes about our family to win things, we'll do a drawing and do quizzes about our family. Maybe this should be one of the questions. Out of Jake and Ty, who is the peacemaker? We'll find out if you guys remember this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the vlog. And everybody's sick here. I'm pretty sure I'm sick. But anyways, I still have to go to work. Thank you guys for watching the vlog, and if you have not subscribed, do it. Be part of our online family, okay? We love seeing new comments from you guys, and it's super fun to see the interaction with everybody that gets involved with our family. It's super fun to know people all over the world. I just burped, sorry. Bless me, excuse me. Anyways. It's fun to find out where you guys are and that you guys like watching our vlogs. It's really cool to get to know you guys. Anyways, we will see you guys tomorrow.